Hello, everyone. This is Phoenix Tremaine, and today I'm going to be giving you spoilers for your favorite soap. But first, if you haven't done so, please take a minute to subscribe. If you have subscribed, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Please hit that like button so YouTube knows a good channel for soap fans, and give our membership a try, where you get early access to videos, exclusive lives on Zoom, and just so much more. So go on ahead and try the membership out. We'd love to have you. Also, you get a shout out on the spoiler videos. So thank you very much. Michael Pryor, Ian Ninos, Gwen Marie, Merlin Finnery, Ricardo, Sim Slims, Cheryl Beecher, Sandra Crawford, Janet Loftus, Chalkman 33, Denise M, GH Fan, Deborah Velasquez, Heather Kite, Ramona Newsom, Josh Hirschman, MJ Arnold, Kim Price, Susanna Rahajaham, Natasha M, Lisa Knapp, Demi Sum, Avar, the NJ Tribe Fan, Shannon Clark, Phyllis Pearson, Kelly Banks, Kiki Landry, Red Butterfly 50 Hours, Shannon Fair, Jerry Geek, Omar, and Christy Power. Thank you all for being part of the membership. And once again, I gotta plug my show. Give my show Phoenix Tremaine's Dream Master a try. It's a great show. A new episode is about to come out, and go ahead, check out my show. I think you'll really find it interesting, and that's why I'm going to keep pushing it, because I really love the show and I want you to watch it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and give you your spoilers for your favorite show. Okay, we're going to be talking about Days of Our Lives for the week of Monday, August the 21st. We're going to begin Monday with Melinda asks Sloan for help with a legal matter. Nicole reflects on her time with Victor. I'm sure they showed it in a promo, but it's been trending on Twitter. Victor pushing Nicole out the window. This week, they're focusing on Victor being a bad guy. Last week, it was all tears and, we miss you, Victor. This week, they're supposed to be showing you Victor as the villain, remembering him as the villain. Sean blames himself for Victor's death. Xander comes face to face with a pregnant Sarah. And at first, she's going to lie to him and tell him that the baby is Rex's, but you'll see on Friday, she ends up telling him the truth. Tuesday, August 22nd, Sloan's confession is unexpectedly interrupted. Lee plans a romantic date. Melinda considers sharing Sloan's secret. Johnny and Chanel deal with their feelings. Now, I think the interruption to Sloan's confession is this week something's supposed to be wrong with her baby, and they're going to rush her to the hospital. So it may be this episode is what causes her to not come clean. Wednesday, August 23rd, Ava's reliability is called into question. Trip and Wendy ponder a big decision. The validity of Dimitri's marriage is questioned. Gwen interrupts an intimate moment. Again, I'm so tired of this. I actually like Gwen. I've always liked Gwen. When people were complaining about Gwen, I was the one in the video saying, just give her a chance. Soaps need villains. Let's see how she pans out. But this whole thing, ever since they decided her and Dimitri were going to get married, they knew each other for a week before he proposed. They have absolutely no feelings for each other. There was no development or time for any development given to make Gwen this stupid. Because I've said this plenty of times on the live. I've said it to friends that watch Days of Our Lives. All Dimitri had to do was say, hey, Gwen, I'll give you $1 million. I'll give you $10 million. Be my fake wife. And chances are she would have said yes. Because she was a con woman. So she would probably love to have a quick million or however much he would give her. But now her supposedly in love with him and missing all these Gwen and Leo moments. Yeah. Thursday, Marlena and Roman remember Victor. Melinda's behavior causes suspicion. EJ has a nightmare, which he takes as a sign. Harris calms Ava's fears. Friday, Melinda offers some relationship advice to Sloan. Kate is surprised by an unexpected visitor. Chloe is stunned by a surprise visitor. And Sarah admits she lied to Xander. So they're leading up to Chloe leaving the show because Xander is going to want to be Sarah because she's having his baby. Chloe's going to be heartbroken and she's going to leave town. again. Um, so that's what all this is leading up to. And now I want to talk about a quick recap of last week, mostly Friday. The week as a whole, it was a good week of remembering Victor. I got to see lots of scenes that I hadn't seen before and different things, found out about different things he did that I felt like he probably should not have been forgiven for. But it was enlightening, especially like Friday's episode, because I've always liked Maggie, and I've only been watching the show for I think 12 or 13 years. So I've been watching for over a decade, but not like 50 years ago. So it was cool seeing Maggie dancing. I thought it was crazy. I said in the live, and nobody seemed to think it was humorous. But I used to be a firefighter. And even if I wasn't a firefighter, you know, we all learned as kids stop, drop, and roll. and, and Julie was just on the ground burning, and Maggie saved her. But the thing that blew my mind is I had no idea that Julie was Maggie's niece. Not a clue. And that is where Days of Our Lives fails. That they don't really, I know they used to in the past, but they don't really have a lot of familial connections. They don't have a lot of family moments like soaps used to do. That's soaps across the board. Like Bold and Beautiful having a party for the little girl. We don't often see things like that unless it's like Thanksgiving or Christmas or something. But where Days of Our Lives fails is if you're just coming onto the show, it's hard to figure out who's cousins, who's brother and sister, because a lot, like prime example, Sean and Sierra. One, I didn't know that Hope was Sean's mother. Eventually, I figured it out, but they barely had him in any scenes with him and Sierra, even when she was violated. He's a cop, and he still wasn't in a lot of scenes with her, because they don't really show those family connections. And like finding out that Belle was John and Marlena's only child. I didn't know she was the only one. I know that Sammy is Marlena's daughter. I don't want to get into all this. We all know some of those connections now, or some of you have been there since day one and know all the connections. But I'm just trying to say that as a new person coming into the show, that picking up on who's related to who isn't the easiest thing to do. And I give you one last prime example. I know Xander calls Victor Uncle Vic, but who's Xander's parents? I've been watching long to see Xander's first episode, and the beginning. I even was watching when he was a whole different character that went away and came back as Xander. But anyway, but who's his parents? Why haven't we ever seen them? Even in flashbacks, something. Xander familial connections are just non-existent. That's the perfect place for, like, I wish he was like Deimos' son or something. At least I know who Deimos is, and I know he's come back from the dead for Halloween or whatever. But I really want Vincent Azari back on a soap opera, and I would love for him to be Deimos, especially now that Victor's is gone. That Dr. Rolf, go on ahead, do your thing. Bring back Deimos. I think it would be a great way to fill in that void that Victor and Stavros, his name's not Stavros, Stefano. Stavros is General Hospital. Stefano, Stefano and Victor have left large holes in the cast as far as, on contract villains, that keep everybody on their toes. But anyway, I think I've said all that I need to say for this video. Let me know in the comment section what you thought about everything I talked about. And I know I can go on Wikipedia and find out who Xander's parents are or whatever, but I shouldn't have to. Just saying. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.